Hello, all my beautiful ghouls and geisties out there. It's your clinically diagnosed ghost host with the most, Care with K. And today we're going to do the zodiac readings. We're going to start them anyway. We're going to start with Pisces. But it's not just Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus like everyone is just putting everyone in every category that they can possibly fit into. My readings are usually more specific, and I like to narrow down the groups as much as possible. So today we're just focusing on moon signs, Pisces moons. If you're called to read it, even though Pisces isn't your moon sign, like, take what resonates, because clearly you were meant to see it, but this is a message for my Pisces moons. Awesome. Alright, cool. Now that everyone's a Pisces moon here, knows a Pisces moon, is simping for a Pisces moon, or something to that nature, welcome. Welcome. We're going to do 3 areas today. This is a timeless reading. It's going to be the general message, like basically how you're doing, what's holding up, just the general energies surrounding you at the moment. We're going to do your financial situation, so like jobs, opportunities, just money in general, and then we'll finally do relationships and love. I know a lot of people want that, but there's also a lot of people who watch who are married or not looking for love, so they can just pop out after the financial part if they would like to. Alright, Spirit. For my Pisces moons and appreciators of Pisces moons, what message do we need to hear today? What message do they need to know about the general feelings of their life at the moment? We got the Two of Cups. I love this Two of Cups. It's very, it's cute because the couple isn't like a young in love couple. It's like a bunch of fucking old weird. Look at this. It's like 2 old people in barrels. These motherfuckers are snorkeling in barrels, but they're still in love, and that's important. Find someone who's as weird as you. This isn't the love portion, by the way. This is just like, this could be friends. Find someone to deeply connect with. Someone who really has your best interests at heart. Somebody who's just like you, some weirdo. They're out there. And you gotta be open to that. You gotta be open to accept the weirdness in them, like they're gonna accept the weirdness in you. Beautiful things are gonna grow from that, like that tree, the coral in the back, it just... The artist was spot on. Right. You also have the devil. You gotta watch out, babe. You could have too much fun in your life. You could develop unhealthy addictions, relationships. You could become codependent. This usually gives me big Gemini. I know the devil is like a Sag. Or not, a Capricorn. I think? Yeah, it's Capricorn, yes. But it gives me Gemini because of the 2 hands, the 2 moons, the duality, the 2. So watch out when you're like, yes, I can do this because I can control myself. I have self-control. Yes, I believe you do, but that's not the issue here. The issue here is that you can't control the chemicals in your brain, right? So don't do anything that could affect those in a very negative way. We'll just say. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's very happy, a very good ending to this, to what you're thinking, to the whatever you're getting up to in the moment. It's going to make you very happy. And it could be a person. It could be your friends. And like with the devil, it's really like it's not a fake happiness, but it's not a happiness that is healthy, you know? It could be. Because the Ten of Cups is here, so I don't think meeting people is bad. Just the kind of people you're meeting. It could be co-workers, it could be friends, it could be anyone that you're hanging out with. Watch out, vet them, because even though they might make you happy, you might feel very happy in their presence or whatever. It could be more than you should be taking, Pisces. Whoa. We got the Four of Coins. It's always kind of a protective, like, stagnancy for me. It's like he always comes up when you need to set boundaries, right? And usually in the regular Rider-Waite-Smith, it's a guy, he has a coin over his heart, and he's like holding on to it and being very stingy. And I think, like I was saying, you kind of need to do that a little bit. Not just with money, because, you know, having fun substances is very expensive, but kind of with yourself. Like, you have to be very... You need to set boundaries with yourself, basically. You need to set, before you do anything, know what you're willing to accept, what you're willing to do, how much you're willing to do, and stick to it. Be disciplined is the word I was looking for. Be disciplined in all of this happiness and love and good stuff that's coming to you. I'm not saying don't believe in the good. I'm just saying make sure it is good, you know. Which doesn't happen overnight, really. We got the Magician in reverse. This one is the prettiest. I really like it. Even though the character can be a little bit of a cunt sometimes. It's fine. We can all be a little bit of a cunt sometimes. Alright, the Magician reversed. You can have anything you want. Honestly. Honestly and truly. You're a very strong individual. Like, I'm getting very gentle. You're very sensitive. You might be a little naive, even. Like, which is why this is such a big problem for you. Pisces, they usually have problems with, like, making choices and, like, living in the net. Like, they're very dreamy. They're very floaty. They're very, you know, like, wanting to believe in all the good, and I think you should keep that energy, babe. It is beautiful. I love it for you, but he's like, you shouldn't get everything you want. Sorry about that. Someone came through the door. Alright, what was I saying? You can have anything you want. You just have to be careful. Selective, because it could easily go wrong for you, because you're so airy and dreamy and you want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you're learning you can't always do that. You're starting to rein yourself in. Alright, let's get some verification for this Two of Cups. Should we be on the look for like romance or friendship? Are we looking for a long-time family friend members? Found family. That's important. Look at the Ace of Brushes in reverse. It's something that lights you up, but you're weary of it. And it might be because you should be wary in general. But it's like a muse almost. But you're not so wrapped up in the muse that you realize that you might be obsessing or something. Like, take the inspiration, take the energy it's giving you, but definitely watch out for it. Alright. Some clarification for the Devil. Three of Swords. Sheesh. Ooh, okay, so it might be a romantic situation that's coming soon for you. You might be focusing all your energy on that, because the Three of Swords is all about heartbreak. And the Devil, in a romantic sense, is really toxic. And it might make you happy. Like, they might be fronting a little bit. And like, it might make you really happy. But, like, this is, like, you can get it if you want it. You will definitely have it if you want it. But be cautious. Because the happiness is not permanent. It's not forever. Because this person is just playing with you. And it will hurt. A lot. Even if it's just a friend, like, even if it's not romantic, it's something that breaks your heart. Like, so much. It feels like you've been betrayed or stabbed or hurt. Somebody you're coming into meeting, or like you're getting close to right now, is a Judas, basically. They're gonna hurt you in the end, and you need to protect yourself from that. Okay. But it does look like they will add something to your life. Like, it's not like only bad. You will get happiness, you will get motivated and like inspired and stuff like that, but it doesn't look healthy. So at the first sign of trouble, get out of there. Because the Two of Cups is very deep feelings. It's very compassionate, very, you're gonna fall for this person and they're going to crush you like an ant if you let them. I'm not saying don't get involved with this person, just be cautious and keep it light if that's what you have to do. Alright, so this is all for your general, like, what's happening soon. I will be back in a second for the financial stuff. Alrighty, Pisces Moons. Pisces Moon enjoyers, connoisseurs of the Pisces Moon. We are back with your financial reading. What is going on in the realm of jobs for my Pisces Moons? Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, angels, pets of the Pisces Moon that might have passed on already. Anyone who is out there watching over the path of the Pisces Moon. Alright, we got the 3 of rosaries, which is the coins. 3 of coins. Sorry, my fingers are usually in the way. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Right, 3 of coins is you are going to be working on a project with somebody, like collaborating with someone. And the Wheel of Fortune reverse might mean that it's not going to happen right now, right this instant, or like anytime like within the next month, maybe. It could also mean you would jump into a co-op situation before it's actually time for you to do so, and you're just rushing everything, so be careful with that. That resonates with you. Financials for my Pisces Moons. We got Judgment in reverse. This also gives me like things are against you at the moment. Against this collaboration. Maybe it is the wrong time. And if I say something that resonates with you, take it. Like, you don't have to take everything. This is a general reading, of course. Like, I have narrowed it down, but it is still a general reading. There are more people than just one, so. Imagine if we all got our own moons. The universe is definitely big enough for it, but, like, crazy. Then I guess we'd be grouped with, like, you're next to me somewhat in the solar system. Wild. And we have the Queen of Swords. This is giving me, like, if you look at the thing up here at the top, your art, your passion, basically, and your mind, your sword, your communication is going to clash. So, if you jump into this project right now, you're going to be arguing about it. Or if you jump into this new job, it's going to clash with who you are as a person. Like, maybe you're just not, like, you don't jive with being micromanaged, and that's totally understandable. But you're gonna... It's gonna be tough for you in this new thing. At this time. Let's clarify the 3 of rosaries, please. What kind of project is this? You guys remember this guy. I see. So financially, your love life is going to deal, like, something with your love life. Like, either you're going to fall in love with, so, like, your coworker, or your romantic partner is going to get in the way of your job. You're going to need some, like, you're going to need some strong boundaries, Pisces. And I know that's not a strong suit of yours. Babies. You got the Chariot, which is, you're gonna go forward. You're gonna go forward with this. If you go forward with it. And you will have some success. But you're gonna be leaving something behind, and it's gonna make you a bit sad. Because you're choosing one thing over the other, basically. You're choosing your job over your relationship. And that might be a struggle, especially if it's the person from the major energy that we pulled before, like your general reading. Because that person is going through things on their own. Like, they're pretty toxic-y. I'm not trying to say, like, they're, like, horrible or anything. I'm just saying that the situation's not good already. And if you're choosing something over them, that might make them feel less good, and that might add to the toxicity of the situation. And, like, the fact that they're inspiring you and, like, making you feel good, like, that might make you work harder, and that might help with your work, especially if it's a creative thing. But you're not going to have time for both. This Wheel of Fortune, like, this just, like, you're going to want to have your cake and eat it too, and you can't. You got the World in reverse. The cycle, you won't come to fruition. Like, it won't come to completion. See, like, this is not connected. This isn't a complete circle. It's like you have the things you want in here, but it's separated. Like, there's the brown part, the green part. It's separated, and it's like, things are gonna fall apart before it gets to the end financially. This business endeavor, because you're mixing business with pleasure, and you already know, because you're smart and lovely, that it's never great. You got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So there's a lot of, like, anxious feelings in the situation. It's gonna be very stressful for you, and I understand. I do. But you can fix it. You absolutely can. Like, it's within your power to put up strong boundaries, and don't let your friends or your romantic partner, don't let them fuck with your job. It's not saying that you shouldn't ask for help from your partner, if they are your partner, not just like a fling or something. It's important to talk to your partner about your job, and I talk to my partner about my job all the time, and my best friend. Like, it's important to, like, get ideas, bounce ideas off each other, but, like, don't let them make your choices for you. Okay, like, don't let them control your money situation. Even if you're married or something, don't depend on, like, don't do mixing finances. Like, yes, I can understand it, but you might as well just ask each other for money if you need it. Like, it's not, because if you want to do something and like you ask them for it, like you ask them for money, you're just like, yeah, I want to do this. What if they're like, I don't want to give that to you? Like, don't give someone else the ability to stop you from doing what you want. They can add to it. Like, if you want to do something and you share that and they're like, here, I'll give you some money to help you do that, that's a different thing. But them controlling your money, your financial freedom, don't do that. That is especially stressful. If you have the power to control your own money, keep it. Especially if you're a woman. Like, women are always lesser in, like, the eyes of, like, institutions. Especially in America. I'm not really sure how it is in other countries, but, you're always Mrs. your husband. So, they always go through your husband first. They'll always call your husband first. Your husband is the breadwinner. You know, like, no. Fuck that shit. Keep your financial freedom is what I'm getting very heavily. Alright, so that's finances. Be careful. Put up boundaries, or it's going to be a very bad time for you. I will be back with your love section, and if you're leaving me right now, thank you so much for joining me, and may the hunters never find you. Hello again, my Pisces Moon, for the final time in this video. We are going to go into your love situation, which, I mean, you are very dreamy, so it's already came up in every other section, but we'll ask specifically about this love situation, what's coming to you, and how you can protect yourself, if that's what you like. I hope you would like that, but seeing more about the person, we're going to ask, like, how you'll meet, and all the good stuff. You can be prepared. Alright. Spirits, ancestors, angels of my Pisces Moon and Pisces Moon friends. What kind of person is the Pisces going to come across soon? I'm not even going to ask if they will, because of course, their heart is wide open, they are ready. What kind of person is this? I'm getting himbo, but I don't want to just call someone himbo. What kind of person is coming to them? We have the Hermit in reverse. Now, a lot of people would read that as extrovert, but no. The Hermit comes out for a reason. The energy is there. Like, they are an introverted person, but they're more personable than the average, like, how people think introverts just stay at home all day. Like, maybe they do, but they do talk a lot. They're very personable. They're very fun. They have good energy. Maybe they're an ambivert. That's mainly just an introvert. They might even be a little bit religious or, like, spiritual. What kind of person for our Pisces Moon? What kind of person? Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Devil again, of course, yes. We heard you the first time. We did. I did. We took it. Alright, so this person, you're gonna be very attracted to them. They might be a Gemini. You also got the Moon. You might meet at night. You might meet at a club. You might be up late on the internet. Sorry about the dogs. My neighbors have really loud dogs. You might be up late on the internet talking on Discord or something. meeting in like a gaming group, that kind of thing. But the Wheel of Fortune is like, this person is not emotionally prepared for an actual relationship, but they're very good at like sex and doing the courting, doing the relationship thing. Like, they've probably done a lot of relationships, and they're probably very codependent. They kind of latch onto someone who has the values that they like. And they're just like, they haven't grown emotionally enough to meet you where you're at. So it's not like they're not intentionally hurting you, right? But remember, we got that three of swords in the beginning, and so it's going to frustrate you, and whatever their actions, even though unintentional, will hurt you a lot. Intentionality doesn't mean anything when it comes to the person being hurt. Like, yes, you didn't mean to, but you did. You did it. Way to go. More about our Pisces person. I got the Ten of Rosaries in reverse. There'll be a strain on your finances. Maybe you're taking them out a lot. Maybe you're like a sugar daddy or sugar mama. And they're just not giving you as much as you're giving them. Financially. The Eight of Wands. So they're going to take things really fast. They're going to kind of bust into your life, and they're going to say things like, oh, I've just never clicked like this with anyone, or you're just really different from everyone I've ever met, and they're going to want to like they're going to hop on your train because you have, whatever you have, like money or something they really like, because they're very codependent, and they're going to want to jump in right now, absolutely 100% everything all at once, and that's not great. All right, we got the World. So a cycle's going to end, and then you're going to meet this person. So you might be in a relationship right now, and that's going to end, and you're going to meet someone new, and they're going to just steamroll right into your life. Or maybe this person is the cycle that is going to end. Like, it's going to hurt, and you're going to realize pretty quickly that this is not great. So you're going to break it off with this person. Oh, Eight of Rosaries. Or Eight of Coins. It's a lot of work, this relationship that's coming in. They have these giant hammers, so it reminds me of those like mochi makers where like they just keep hammering away, and it's physically demanding. It's going to be exhausting. Alright, we got the Nine of Cups. And the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is giving me very much like conflicting ideas. Like you're both coming at things from a different way, or like you have different opinions, and you're gonna have to fight over that. In this Nine of Cups, usually it's self-fulfillment, but I'm not seeing it from the relationship. Like, cause see, there's these three, and that gives me third party energy. Like I was saying about this like ending, like maybe you find someone who fits you better, or they cheat even. They find someone who they think is better for them than you, like, and then they move on quickly because that's just the way they are. And that could be causing the three of swords. You will feel emotionally fulfilled, even if it's just from, like, the ending of this relationship, and, like, not having to feel exhausted anymore, fight anymore. Something's gonna end, and it's gonna make you feel zen, good, at one with the universe. Like, maybe you need to go through it to learn something, but it's gonna be tiring, this love that's coming in. And in the beginning, it's gonna be fine. Like, the devil is always very enticing in the beginning. They always do exactly what you want, say what you want, and, like, show you the exact person they think that you want them to be. But then they start leeching off of you slowly, like, a little bit at a time. Like, oh, I don't mean this, like, just, oh, thanks, this here and there, like, it's a little bit good, but no. Then it gets to the point where all you're doing is fighting them about giving them money, or, like, spending time with them because you have to work. Like, you need to balance these things, and they're not, like, they don't want that. They want you to find them and just shower them with all of your attention, like, 100%. And you have your own life, right? Like, you have things you need to do. And they don't want to support you in doing that. They want you to support them. They're really emotionally immature. And they're focused on getting their happiness. And you're just an instrument in the way that they're getting that. Because there's no real feeling cards here. Like, there's no, like, Two of Cups again, or Ace of Cups in Lover, like, anything like that. It's just, we're establishing this, preferably as fast as we can, so that I can get the benefits. And the Wheel of Fortune, in reverse, is like, this person is not coming at you at the right time for you or them. This is not in alignment. And, you could take that or leave it, I guess. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing for you, Pisces Moons. Be careful, guard your heart, be vigilant, and I know you'll make it out, babes. Okay? I love you. Thank you for joining me. And may the hunters never find you.